I'm not about to let this Let's Play vanish into the night. We are getting back on track with Let's Play Stranger in Paradise. And in today's episode, we are going to the Refrin Wetlands. It's apparently a forest of some kind, and there's water. Yeah, it's a wetland. A series of wetlands. What else could you possibly expect? Oh, yeah, you can expect monsters. There'll be plenty of those. Because we are still on the hunt for chaos. We now know for sure chaos is real. I mean, real ones always believed chaos was real, but now there's just pure evidence supporting it. And yeah, there's a little recap of the previous cutscene on the right. I'm not going to read that because you already know it if you've been watching. Astos dropped the truth bomb. We will have to make a deal with chaos. And I think Jack and his friends are a little too eager to do it. It's a little creepy, you know? They're getting more violent, they're getting more edgy. They are just loving all the bloodshed. But maybe there's a twist. Maybe they will have a change of heart later on. I don't know. This game's full of surprises. And check this out. This is clearly a Final Fantasy 13 reference. Because if you've played Final Fantasy 13, you'll know that there's an area called the Sunleth Waterscape, I believe it's called. So maybe this whole area is a reference to that. We'll see. We'll see. Remember, this is a first-time playthrough, so I know nothing. Alright, let's proceed.
Chaos exists. I knew it. I told you.
Yeah, you told them, Jack. Real ones were with you since day one, but some people had to be haters. I'm looking at you, Neon. Yeah, you better say you're sorry. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is just the beginning of the level. Look at this scenery. Look at this flora. This is graphics technology. This is what graphics technology is supposed to do.
Too.
So you know where to go?
Not really. It's just a vague sense.
Oh, come on, Neon. I want you all to get your memories back already so we can finally get to the bottom of this mystery. Is this a simulation? Is this a video game? Is this a session of Dungeons and Dragons? I don't know. I mean, obviously, I have my theories, and you, the viewer, have your theories too. But we are still in the dark. And I have a feeling the game's going to keep us in the dark for quite a while. But we're going to keep getting, juicy little tidbits here and there. And, that's part of the fun.
Let's go.
Be ready for anything.
Yeah, let's take out this creepy crawler.
I barely even got going.
Barely even worth
Yeah, barely even worth the trouble. Yeah, there's just a lot of breathtaking scenery to take in here. Great use of lighting effects, by the way. I really gotta compliment the artists for doing that, and of course the programmers, like everyone on the team involved. It's a massive effort to make a game. Yeah, take him out, take him out.
I'm not dead yet.
Try not to get hit. Whatever doesn't kill you.
Our journey continues.
Yeah, I was definitely a bit sloppy in that fight, and that's partly because the crawler is a bit difficult to read, It's hard to get a read on its attack pattern. But yeah, I think I'll get the hang of it. Those attack animations are confusing, because you really need to, know when to parry. The parry is not the strictest thing in the world, but it's not the most lenient thing in the world either. Oh my goodness. I am sucking it up. That's okay. I can smash. Yeah. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Yo, Jack, I could just imagine. He's the type of dude, when he dunks a basketball, he just breaks the whole damn hoop. That's the kind of person he is. Alright, gathering. Just looking around, you know, because forests often have lots of secrets.
What's that shining over there?
Okay, yeah.
Whoa, that thing changes the weather.
Yeah. The forest is different.
I never knew plants could grow so fast.
Yeah, this is definitely a FF13 tribute. You could just tell. You could just tell. There's even, like, weather orbs. And clearly, they are...
Check it out, Jack.
Yeah, they play a clear role in navigating the level. Will they turn into a full-blown puzzle later? I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of puzzles, but when done right, they can add a lot to a game.
Watch out. Sometimes nature gets warped, corrupted, and turns into this.
What is it?
When unnatural power is fused with the natural world, it becomes a source of darkness.
You're full of surprises.
It's just something I heard.
Yeah, okay, Neon, it's just something you heard. Right. I believe that. Hey, yeah, those enemies were pretty cool. I kind of like the design of these water elementals. And notice that they were slowly regaining HP in the rain. That's definitely an environmental effect, which is pretty cool. Alright, I don't think there are any other secrets here. Let's move on.
We should be fine here.
Alright. I handled that fight definitely better. I think it just pays to be aggressive against the crawlers. Don't even give them a chance to attack. Just keep them staggered and hit stun. A tried and true fighting game strategy. Especially in older fighting games where they don't have as many defensive options, like, you know, being able to burst out of a combo.
I can't do this for much longer.
What do you think, Jack? Do we keep going?
Oh, look at that! They're trying to ambush me.
Let's make this entertaining.
You ain't slick. Yeah, got your ass. Now let's go deal with that fire elemental. There's a fire elemental there.
Hit him where it hurts!
Okay. Not off to a good start.
Yeah, dunk their own ball on them. Guys, I think I found Space Jam 3. It was here in this game all along. And notice that Fire Elemental was casting Meltdown at one point. That's a Final Fantasy VI spell. I remember that game fondly. And my good friend, Maker Freak 400, not too long ago, did a full stream of that. he was playing through the game for the first time, and it was really fun to see.
Looks like we can pass through now.
Yeah, I just love just looking at this stage. This is what high tech graphics are supposed to do. Like, everything is just a pleasure to look at. It just stimulates you to keep exploring, to keep playing. That's what graphics are truly for, you know?
Now we have a way back.
We can set up base here.
I don't think the goal of graphics should be to, like, generate the most realistic look or generate the highest frames per second. Now, those things can be valuable too, but I don't think those are the only purposes of graphics technology. I think graphics technology can also be used to create beautiful things, to create art, to create images and animations and character designs that just stay in your mind, you know, that are beloved, that you just want to come back to time and time again. They inspire you. They fill you with positive emotions. And, you know, that not even just positive emotions, you know, like, they can inspire self-reflection. You know, they can, like, they can make you sad, they can scare you. Hey, I'm just talking about art in general at this point. I'm going off track here, but yeah, there's just a... Yeah, graphics tech can do a whole lot more than just create realistic visuals. Seriously. And I know this game isn't, like, the greatest looking game ever, especially on my PC. I do not have a highly advanced gaming PC, but this game looks great. And Final Fantasy games usually look great. I don't think I'm crazy in saying that. This game has great graphics. And definitely great graphics, not just in, like, the technical / realistic sense. Because this game, you know, it's still a Final Fantasy game. Of course there's going to be fantastical elements to its visual design, and they look beautiful. I think this game does a great job with art as well. Yeah, you guys are no match for me. Don't even try it. Not this command grab again. The water elemental hit me with that command grab earlier too. I got you! Yeah, nobody grabs me like that and gets away with it. I'm the one who does the grabbing. I'm the grappler. I'm Mike Hagar. Speaking of Mike Hagar, where's our new Marvel vs. Capcom game? We've been waiting for years. And, you know, maybe consider a guest spot for Jack Garland. Jack Garland should be in a fighting game. He would fit so well. Like, I know I've said before he'd be a great fit for Mortal Kombat, but I'd love to see him in Marvel vs. Capcom.
All right.
I would be hyped. Or you know what? You know what?
Treasure.
Why not try Square Enix versus Capcom? I think that would be really cool. Or Nintendo versus Capcom. Nintendo versus Capcom would be hype as well.
Our lives will be easier without you.
Got a sinking feeling.
Think before you strike.
Now, I'm not saying they should like ever do like a actual official Mugen type game, but that's cool to think about too. But yeah, I think keeping it to like 2 companies is good enough. It's plenty good. But, you know, there are a lot of challenges to making these crossover games happen. So 2 companies, I am perfectly happy with. It can be Marvel vs. Capcom, it can be Nintendo vs. Capcom, it can be Square vs. Capcom. And, you know, speaking of those games, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom on the Wii. That was an underappreciated game, I think.
Here we go.
And I think that's because not many people in the West
This
are
looks
familiar
good.
with Tatsunoko
Lucky.
properties. Probably one of the few they'll recognize is the Gatchaman characters, because the Gatchaman anime, I believe it got a localization in the West, and it was called G-Force. And I remember watching G-Force as a kid, so I knew who Ken the Eagle was. I know who Joe the Condor was.
But there's a weird feeling I can't shake.
Of course. You've seen what's in the shadows.
Holy shit, that is a really nice view. That is thumbnail worthy, in fact. Holy shit. Beautiful. Yo, these are the types of views that people go hiking and camping for. Yeah, this is picturesque. Absolutely great job,
Are
game.
those cubes?
I need a break.
But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, I knew who Ken the Eagle was. I know who Joe the Condor was. I knew who June the Swan was. So I wasn't completely in the dark on Tatsunoko. But yeah, I did not know most of the Tatsunoko characters, and neither did most other North American players. But another cool versus Capcom game would be... another cool versus Capcom game would be Bandai Namco versus Capcom. Think about it. They got all these Tales characters. Tales of characters already feel like fighting the characters. I'm not saying that's the crossover I personally picked, but it would definitely work. And hey, remember Project Cross Zone? And there was literally a Namco x Capcom RPG type game, wasn't there? I never played it, but I know of it. Okay, enough talking about crossovers. Let's get back to talking about the game. I haven't been talking about the game for a while, but granted, there's not much to say about this level other than it's got beautiful scenery, beautiful music, and it's a clear Final Fantasy 13 tribute. You can even hear it in the music. So someone who's actually beaten Final Fantasy 13 can comment on it better than I can. But yeah, it's clearly a love letter to people who like that game, and I will beat that game. I will get back to it.
Nothing's ever easy.
Nothing is
Got
ever
a
easy.
talent for destruction.
All right. We're getting into this valley. That totally looked like a secret area, didn't it, guys? I can't be crazy, right? I'm not crazy. That should have been a secret cave. But that's okay. That's okay. We're doing well. We're wet. Our sexy fantasy drip outfits are wet, but that's okay. We're killing it. We're making it work.
Whoa.
Yeah, let's hurl.
Time to go to work.
More water elementals. Okay. Yeah, I think you can better see the regeneration from this angle. I know I saw it.
Piece of cake.
Good job. Now on to
It's a nice little perk, but it's not enough. It's not enough. My guys deal too much damage. Oh, look at that. Instant kill. Instant soul burst, baby. Ooh, Cactuar! Cactuar! Hey, come back here, you little guy. Give me my gear and job points. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. You can't 1,000 needles me. Here, I'm gonna try it on you.
All right. Time for a change.
Line it up, line it up. Oh, damn, it doesn't have much range. It doesn't have much range. Oh, well. I tried. It would have been so cool to kill the Cactuar with his own move. And there we go. We're eating good in the neighborhood. Alright, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yes, I did miss this chest.
Wonder what's in there.
Because when I see a Cactuar, I go crazy. I have to kill it. It's just too rewarding to do so. Yo, I wonder if the game is ever gonna, like, put a swim mechanic on us. Just give us an underwater level. I wonder how that would work in this game. I don't think it would work well with this game's combat system, but I don't know. Maybe they could surprise me.
Can't get through like this.
Yeah, backbreaker. Nope. Can't go in there yet. Hey, I was talking about an underwater level. This clearly isn't it. Although it looks like it could be. We clearly gotta drain that hole. I know it's tempting to say it, but this is not Wet Dry World from Super Mario 64.
Wow. I didn't think we'd get through this way.
We'll use this to get back.
So yeah, let's climb down, grab that weather orb. Bingo! Ho ho ho! Yes, I know that was Mario Kart, not Mario 64, but you know, bear with me here, bear with me. That's a great quote. I loved Luigi. I loved Luigi and Wario's voices in Mario Kart 64. Those were great. I mean, you can't ever forget, I'm a Wario, I'm gonna win. Hey, look at this. It's like a rehash of Provoca. Is this Provoca 2.0? I hope not. I mean, not that I would mind, because Provoca had some nice scenery too. You know, it was a good level. I liked Captain BK. Captain BK was cool. And yeah, just check in on my guys a bit. Okay, let us return to the action. Okay, I don't think it's it's not a Provoca rehash exactly, but it uses some it's got a similar look to it in some aspects. Like the crystals on the wall. But I like how there's like some openings where sunlight can come in. Just to remind you that you're not actually inside a cave. This is a true cave. I don't even think that's a term. This isn't a true cave. I am a spelunking expert, and I know my caves. I honestly wouldn't know whether what caveology is like. But there are some hilarious stories and some tragic stories of people getting stuck in caves. Like, spelunking is dangerous, man. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. Another thing I wanted to talk about briefly is that it's hard to get hype for new equipment in this game because it's all just, levels. Like, oh, you got the heavy spear, level 25. Congratulations. Nah, man, I want to get unique pieces of gear that do unique stuff. I want to get a Genji glove. I want to get a Force armor. I want to get Excalibur. Not Heavy Lance level 25. Come on, man. I want more. But you still unlock a lot of cool stuff in this game. It's just all in the jobs and job abilities. So, there's still lots of cool stuff to get. You still get that dopamine hit. Okay, we are out of the cave, and ooh, a little lake.
Hey, Nia, were you here by yourself before?
Who knows? Maybe I was alone. Maybe not. It's all the same now.
This lake is also thumbnail worthy. I gotta be honest here. Yeah, this is just gorgeous. Props to the development team for just making making a level that's fun to look at as well as fun to play through. Yeah, man. This is beauty. This is nature's splendor. Very nice, very nice. And, yeah, I hope to see more breathtaking views in the rest of the level. I don't know how close we are to the end, but I'm guessing we're roughly halfway. Oh, look at this. It's a bit of a narrow pass here. I hope we don't get ambushed. Okay, so far so good. It's pretty quiet.
Look, cubes.
Let's have a
All
look.
right, a save cube. Okay, this is a good time to end the video. Next time, we finish the Refrin Wetlands and see what grotesque boss is waiting for us. It's probably going to be some massive perversion of nature. I have no idea what we're going to fight. Maybe it's going to be a plant boss. We'll see. See you next time, guys.